Detoxify your mind and body. Be the change you want to see. Small steps towards living better. Small steps to where I want to be.
Hey everybody, this is PJ, and PJ has been on a exclusively raw diet for the last 3 weeks. And PJ, how would you describe your experience just being completely raw?
Okay, being completely raw the last 3 weeks has really given me a real understanding of nutrition and how 100% raw food diet can give us a really good understanding of what nutrition we need, and it really gives you the amount of food you need, as against eating huge amounts of cooked food that doesn't really satisfy you nutritionally. That's the number one thing that I learned. I've also noticed that especially my skin has become a lot more clearer. I feel I've become a lot more lighter, and I'm not as hungry. That's probably the biggest thing. That before I would need to eat a lot more food, but now with the raw food the last couple of weeks I didn't need to eat as much food.
Cool. Is there any advice that you might give somebody that's looking to maybe start getting more into raw food?
Okay, yeah, I would say the first thing you need to do is to slowly start cutting out the really processed food, like even alcohol is a good one to start cutting out. Any processed food, fast food, teas, coffees, any of the stimulants. And I feel that this needs to be done slowly in a step-by-step process. Otherwise it's just going to be too much for a person to just go like that, from eating all this stuff one day to a high raw food the next day. So the first thing is, before you start introducing raw foods, is to just cut down on all the processed food, and that is a really good start. And then bit by bit introduce the raw food slowly. You can start with juices, blended food. You don't have to have a lot of kitchen equipment, step by step. And just take it easy and be comfortable doing it, because if you take on too much too fast, you're going to have problems. You're going to have detoxing problems. You're not going to feel well. You're going to be put off, and you're just going to go back eating unhealthy food again. So that's my big piece of advice. Just start slowly, step by step, and you will get there eventually. And it's not about getting there, it's about being healthy.
Detoxify your mind and body. Be the change you want to see. Small steps towards living better. Small steps to where I want